What's up, everyone? Thanks for tuning in. Let's Whiskey and I taking a walk and having a little discussion here. Let's talk about this for a minute. We'll see how we subject it, because it's gonna maybe be two in one, right? One is, because let's reflect for a minute and why I say Christianity is the way. What's the most hardcore proof right now that Christianity is the right way? And then I guess I'll sucker punch you with, at the same time, saying why Trump is no good, right? So let's consider that real quick. Let's just take a look at the whole world around us. Christianity and doing the right things according to those values is being demonized everywhere. And it's the only religion under attack. Of all the religions, it's the only one that's constantly under attack, and becoming more and more heavily under attack. And to the point where these people, everyone opposite of Christianity, you can call for violence against Christians, right? You can call for all kinds of gruesome violence and all kinds of things that you're really not allowed to say, but you can say it against Christians, right? Which, so I guess, that's the main point right there, right? But then that brings me right back to, okay, why Trump is bad? Because when you think about that, let's consider that. What are you allowed and not allowed to say? You're not even allowed to think some things. Because if we just face it, the fact of the matter is, sometimes justice calls for some harsh measures, right? And sometimes proper justice, if you was to call for it the proper way, you would quickly be demonized, and they would even try to make you out to be a criminal even. There would be no end to it to take you down, right? If you called for in certain situations, right? Because, let's face the facts. The long arm of the law, right? Or the government officials, you dare not say anything that could be insinuated. You dare not get pissed off at some politician and dare even threaten that you would punch them in the face, right? That's inciting violence. You can't do that. You could say that against a Christian, though, right? But you dare not think any kind of contentment against any government official. We will take you down for that, right? That's just the truth. And we're seeing more and more violence every day. They are using violence against us. Just consider this, because I'm one of the people that don't give a shit and says how it is, right? Says a lot of things that people are afraid to say. But why? Because I try to hold true to our American values, who we are. Let's consider this. All of us big badass Americans, right? Over a 2% tax on tea, we set the world on fire. And here we are, not putting up with none of that, right? Horse shit, we're in worse shape than ever. The people that went to war for that, went to battle for that, to keep us from that, it's all in vain. They'd be turning over in their graves right now, right? The things that are going on. And that's just a fact, and you got to watch how you say that. You know what? You're technically not even allowed to say that anymore. Our founding fathers, however you want to see it, and I'm not trying to over glorify them either. I got some opinions there that many people don't have. But anyways, they would be considered terrorists in this day and age, right? Here in the good old free United States. But anyways, these people are acting against us violently. Our government, our officials, who we don't understand, we're the boss, right? And we sit there and let them tell us what to do. They continuously come up with all these ridiculous laws and ignore, even, I don't care which side it is, you're going to vote, and that side is lying to you right now, and any promises you think they're making, they're going to break, okay? And so I'm just saying, it's a fact. Our government is out of control, and they are acting violently against us, right? And let's just call it for what it is. Now you got Trump, who is wanting to push for, if Trump gets in there, one of his main goals is absolute immunity for police. And, you know, I know probably most people that's subscribed on my channel are 100% against that, right? But there's people probably viewing that are maybe are not subscribed, and I still invite you to subscribe, whatever, like, subscribe, and share, please, by all means, right? But there are people that disagree with that, and like, police deserve some immunity. You know, police got more immunity than they deserve. You know, I don't think any one of us, if they want to prove their case that they were acting within the bounds of the law and wasn't breaking the law themselves and was not violating somebody's constitutional rights, that we would be on their side. The fact of the matter is, most of the time, all of it is a result from the violation of your rights to begin with. Okay, they paint this picture, they've embedded all this stuff in our minds forever with shows like Cops and all this and that. Meanwhile, they're breaking all kinds of laws to come up with charges against people. And I'm not saying some people don't deserve it, but there's a lot of times it's just nonsense, and we've been brainwashed by all this stuff. Okay, and you can look at certain people, probably in your own community, whose lives are destroyed or even ended over corruption. So you need to consider that these Christians who can acknowledge 100% that their religion is under attack, and you know, I don't know where they're coming up with nothing biblical. There's nothing biblical pointing to someone like Trump coming in and being your savior, right? That's just a fact. And you want to ignore the fact that he is a move like that to give absolute immunity to officers, to agents of the government. Absolute immunity meaning no matter what they do, they're innocent. That's a move, you know, for the powers of Satan. That's where that's at. You're not a friend of the people. And, you know, you Trump supporters, you need to realize that. That's a very bad move. You don't see it. You know, a lot of people see my case, especially certain hardcore Trump supporters, and they act like, you know, they're still the kind of people, oh, the cops are innocent and they're in the right, well, no matter what, because they're a cop, you know, right? They're the people under the wrong impression that because a cop says something to you, that's a lawful order. Let's be clear about something. This is a very big misconception. It's time we, the people, stand up and fix it. A lawful order is an order given within the bounds of the law. If it is not within the bounds of the law, which is the Constitution, then it is not a lawful order, right? And none of these thugs deserve absolute immunity. And that's just a fact, right? So maybe consider not voting at all, right? Because, of course, we don't want Kamala in there, but there's a lot of people fooled about Trump. You know, all these, because the Trump movement is all about patriotism, right? Supposedly, right? No true patriot of the United States of America, no true freedom-loving, Constitution-loving, patriotic American could be for absolute immunity for the police, for any agents of the government. We fought against that kind of shit, right? Let's get it together. And until then, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Appreciate it very much. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Until then, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. fear God and keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man. For God will bring every work into judgment, whether it be good or whether it be evil. See ya.